Welcome to Bhagavad Gita chapter 15. In this chapter, we are going to discuss these following topics. Chapter 15 of Bhagavad Gita is entitled as Purushottama Yoga or the Yoga of a Supreme Person. This chapter begins with Lord Krishna introducing the concept of Ashvita or the eternal banyan tree. He explains that the roots of this tree are upwards and its branches are downwards, representing the material world. The leaves of this tree are the Vedic hymns, and the one who knows this tree is the knower of the Vedas. This metaphorical description emphasizes that the Vedas are the means to understand the ultimate reality and that the Supreme Person is the ultimate goal of all the knowledge. Lord Krishna then describes a Supreme Person as the source of all beings beyond the perishable material world and the imperishable spiritual world. The Supreme Person is described as the highest goal of all the knowledge, and who attains him attains the highest perfection. The process of attaining the Supreme Person is through devotion and surrender, which involves the detaching oneself from the material world, fixing the mind onto the Supreme. Lord Krishna compares the process of attaining the Supreme Person with the pulling of an arrow on a bow. He explains that the mind is the arrow and the Supreme is the target. Just as an archer must concentrate and focus to hit the target, one must also focus the mind and direct it towards the Supreme. Lord Krishna describes the characteristics of one who attains the Supreme Person, such as a person is free from ego, desire, attachment, and established in knowledge and self-realization. In the later part of this chapter, Lord Krishna explains to the Supreme Person dwells in the heart of all the beings and is a source of all consciousness. He encourages Arjuna to always remember the Supreme Personality and to surrender all the actions to him. Lord Krishna explains the surrendering all the actions to the Supreme doesn't mean the inaction, but rather acting without attachment to the results of those actions. Overall, Bhagavad Gita chapter 15 emphasizes the importance of surrendering to the Supreme Personality, detaching oneself from the material world and focusing the mind onto the Supreme to attain liberation. The chapter highlights the ultimate goal of all the knowledge is to attain the Supreme Person, and that the path to achieve this goal through devotion and surrendering. This concludes the summary of Bhagavad Gita chapter 15. Please like and subscribe to our channel. Thank you.